playing a bunch. The Renekton as an answer into the Snar matchup, of course, can work. But now Rogue, with this GP coming in, have a lot of great options. I think in the early laning phase, GP not going to be too unhappy here versus the Narf.
He always tries to learn from his opponent. In this case, very obvious as a move that Inspired has done before. Not sure where he learned it, but mimicking some of the plays that we have seen from Inspired. And also important to note, you guys brought it up, is another combo canceled. Well played by Trimby. We'll hold that thought as Hansama just hit level 6. Kaiser now going to be in trouble. He has been rooted up. That's the crash down the gangplank. All to follow. Kaiser running for the hills, but it's not enough. First blood for Hansama. That's going to be big. Carzzy forced to back away.
Yeah, it's a big 2v2, but it's a 3v2. Odoamne with the cannon barrage. Rogue were waiting for this moment, and they strike first.
For Rogue.
Now, there is going to be another window here for Rogue. Odoamne's cannon barrage is going to be up, and that's just before the teleport returns from Armut. Even Odoamne, his TP, going to be up relatively soon, so...
Again.
It's crazy, man.
He honestly owns this Raptor camp. Like, this man has rented the property. Inspired's trying to get him out of the lease. He says the contract terms are not good, but Elyoya is not having it, dude.
But do look at the bot lane right now, because a big wave was just crashed in, and with the time that Kaiser spent towards the top side, well, now Hansama way too far forward.
Got out, good combo, a lot of burst damage coming in. Hansama needs to make it out safety. The flash, the heal, the blast going to follow up. Carzzy flashing over with the 4-shot. Can't get it done. They're trying to turn it back. Should be some good damage, but Inspired ready to go over the wall. Carzzy going to get taken down. That's a good response. They're now trying to back him up. Larson trying to ferry him out to safety. He will make it out for now. Larson, is he going to be the one in trouble? Phase rush proc. Trap on the ground. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Down.
Yeah, and Inspired's ultimate wasn't up for that play. It was about 3 seconds before it came up. Just came up now. Larson didn't have the shockwave either, so that's why Rogue didn't commit to the play. Getting the TP from Armut's huge, though. They just need to make sure that they're safe here, unless they want to look for a play, because mid tower's falling.
Engage is going to be there immediately. All comes back from Kaiser. They're trying to stop it, but he is an unstoppable pony. Inspired, though, is just going to dash out to safety. Kaiser now going to walk away as well. That's the TP coming in from the GP, but the plates have fallen away, and already Humanoid is breaking down the mid lane. Rogue are going to match in this play, but they might find themselves in trouble.
I mean, it's so huge that Mad Lions are able to disengage that without losing
around with their bot lane, because Drake's spawning soon. They already have the first dragon. Bot power's down. Looks like Hans is going to be around mid, and they want to fight for some kind of neutral objective here.
And 15 minutes in, massive gold leads across all the lanes, but at the end of the day, it results in a dead even gold score, 24.5 to about 24.4. There's a Mountain Drake or an Infernal Drake there too, as Elyoya now trying to find the dive, running in. Good combo CC, good flash out from Odoamne, though, trying to hold on. That's the grass proc, but not nearly enough. Mad find a kill. Hansama now looking at the response. They know Kaiser does not have ultimate. It makes it an easy pickup, but that is going to be the Mega Gnar. Trimby now trying to turn it into strong bars, but maybe not strong enough. Elyoya just doing so much damage in this exchange, looking for one more. Are you kidding me? That Udyr is powerful.
Mad Lions feeling good with the dive on the top
really
side.
Good setup from Mad Lions. Rogue have to respond, so they're on the back foot. You can see Odoamne hovering around in the jungle. Rogue might look for a fight here if Elyoya goes too deep.
He's debating. That's going to be the stun, that's going to be the fall, but the Udyr is just so tanky. Arma now coming over the wall. Looks like he's tired for now. Might want to strike the rage, but that's going to be the GP ult. Big barrels on the side could matter, but they're going to run away pretty quickly, not let anything else go down, and they get the tower in the process.
Bot tower, and Larson's kind of grouping up. Maybe he's scared of some kind of dive, or he wants to get that blue buff before the fight starts. And Rogue, if they lose this mid push, it's going to be really hard for them to contest this dragon. Humanoid basing, picking up the Void Staff, TPing in. 2 items, Victor.
Could be the big fight in the mid lane. TP's going down, both teams know it, they're ready. They want to find this one. So far, it's been skirmishes left and right. It's been map play, and now it's going to come down to the pure 5v5 and who can find the advantage. Good bit of early poke coming down for Hansama, but keep your eyes on the ball from Orianna and the ulti coming in from Armut off to the side. The rage bar is stacking. Rogue are in the pinch. That's the ultimate. They're buying a bit more space, but not a significant amount of damage. Curtain Call opens up to take Odoamne to about 60%. He heals right back up. Scuttlecrab goes down. A bit of vision control, but Inspired, he's ready. He's looking for the engage. He's looking for the opportunity. He's pushed Carzzy out of the fight. Now they want to get things going. Trimby in the midst of everyone, but he gets stunned. He gets locked up. The shockwave brings it back. He's still alive. Trimby just barely getting shut down, and Mad Lions getting crushed in the fight. Kaiser and Carzzy running for their lives. It's a quick 3 kills picked up by the side of Rogue.
Hansama lives with 1 HP, and it was Hansa and Trimby seeing Humanoid step too far forward. They were the ones able to single out the Mad Lions.
Kills, barring 1, are on the carries of Rogue, so have to see how they use them. They have so much teamfight spells to work with. You can see if Mad Lions group up even for one
teamfight comp, the premier wombo to try and run at Mad Lions, and you have to take stock. Well, Carzzy doesn't have flash all the way up until that Drake does end up spawning. He's a sitting duck here. If Rogue ever see him caught out of position, they see Elyoya now.
Yeah, the engage, Odoamne now coming in. They've got good damage now. Elyoya not nearly as strong as he was earlier, but now Carzzy looking for the interrupt. Armut now stepping forward. That's the shockwave, but Larson, it might be too little too late. Eyes on the Gnar. The Gnar gets 3 into the wall, but it's not enough. Armut getting taken down. Rogue have found 2 more kills. They can do anything they want on this map. How are Rogue making this work?
Humanoid wasn't even there. Mad Lions opted into that fight, and Rogue, 5 players strong, want it. Now Odo has to flash away, but Elyoya's fast.
Stepping forward, a lot of cooldowns missing, but Humanoid not the best in this chase situation. Really wants Rogue to fight.
And Kaiser's re-engage, although he does knock Larson into Armut, they don't have the burst to take him down. The Shockwave finding two, the Magnet Storm and Hansama free hitting on the backline.
Look, Mad Lions have to be super smart about their fights. They need the numbers, and they're looking for Odo.
Good cast. He'll take his time. He's just going to go in for the fight. He knows
Larson
Arma's
TP
coming.
in.
Big TP, though, but Humanoid can't just turn. He can throw down the gravity field. Instead, he's going to try to walk away. Odoamne just looking for the one. He's going to get Elyoya. That's shield bow. Now he's trying to get a little bit more of the rage coming in. They will manage to finish the job, but Larson in the area. Trimby in the area. Hans can collapse as well.
His inventory double controls, because again, it's about controlling space now for the Mad Lions. If they see an angle, see an entrance into a team fight, see an area where they can sort of group up multiple members of Mad Lions, they are going to pop against Larson and Hansama.
Mad Lions have found some kind of control here. Rogue having to back off, but looks like the 5v5 grouping up. 17 seconds on the Dragon. Trimby.
Kaiser going forward. Is going to get locked up in the gravity field. Is going to get it out with the ultimate for now, but he's just getting burned down. They simply do too much damage at this point of the game. Kaiser getting dropped off does mean Rogue now have the team fight advantage. Half of Trimby's health for Kaiser's life is not a good exchange.
Rogue, they just have to wait out this Mega Gnar for Armut, and then the team fight's looking real good. Armut going in!
Strikebreaker 40's managed to lock up Hansama. Follow going in too, but the Shockwave says no! Not today! Larson has Hansama's back, and Rogue will take the fight. Rogue, absolute masterclass in these fights.
Rogue are going to get the Dragon, they're going to get the Baron as well. You can see the members of Rogue splitting up here. They know they have both neutral objectives and almost a 4,000 gold lead. So Rogue with this team fight composition absolutely popping off. You can see Kaiser tried to find Trimby, but again, he cancels the combo with the stun, and Kaiser's the one who falls.
Even after falling victim to Mad Lions in the early game a bit from the side of Rogue, they are out team fighting them. They drafted for this, and now Carzzy, I mean, no chance here. Rogue are just going to be able to soak up this fourth and final bullet and secure themselves the Baron.
Incredible. We went from a dead, even game to 2 Bash and Kalista. That his damage output in teamfights can be incredible on picks like this. Varus already halfway to 3 items. We know how much his damage increase is going to, or how much his damage is going to shoot through the roof in that circumstance. But for Mad, the story now is how long can they survive? 28 minutes into the game against Mountain Soul, against Baron Buff, down 6k gold. Can they hold on?
I'm looking at Kaiser. He has the flash up. He might want to look for an engage because they're losing inhibs here.
Humanoid's still top lane though. He's recalling. It's 8 seconds away.
His snare. For now, it's a slow fight. Arma stacking the rage. They've got a little bit of time here, but they are going to give up bot lane. The rest of Rogue just backing off. They're playing really solid ways to get in the back line. Maybe, just maybe, they can pray for Arma to find it, but he's already leaping back to safety as Odoamne just escorting these waves in, has the barrels he can lay down over the wall. He's not one-shotting Carzzy yet, but he is doing good damage, and Rogue just going to keep pushing in slowly but surely. They are a juggernaut in the face of Mad's early game. They are determined to win this one.
Yeah, Rogue are just watching Armut and Kaiser. Armut doesn't have the Mega Gnar yet, but it's building up. Shockwave connects, though.
Good Shockwave. But now they know one of their biggest teamfight tools is down. Rogue will back away.
And so does Larson.
And now Rogue pushing in on the top side. Mad Lions maybe hoping to find a collapse here, but for now, they're honestly just holding on, using that Vigor wave clear to good effect. But with 2 waves of super, 1 for now, as Armut is at least pushing out the bottom lane, stopping too much pressure from going against him. Elyoya just threatening, just trying to find some kind of opportunity. I like
G2
the
in the finals.
G2 flare.
The G2 flare. Yeah, you're completely right. Armut's pushed out bot. That's huge for the side of Mad Lions because that means they can clear mid wave, which is the closest tower to top side, so they can bar the siege a little bit, but the GP ult comes out to get the siege going.
Lockdown, but immediately GP ult is going to be more important. Yes, Inspired will go down, but what is the cost? Because he manages to take it out to safety. In the meantime, Rogue are breaking the tower. It is PvE gameplay. They do not need to fight Mad, but Mad might have different plans. The leap out from Arma, trying to get the stacks down, wants the hyper procs. Elyoya in the darkness, waiting in the flank, hoping to find something, but little does he know, Inspired back. The big combos are waiting to keep our eye on. So much CC here, and how can Mad Lions really respond? They are shepherded into this corner of their own jungle because they just do not have the vision to play anywhere else.
Well, I think we saw almost the only idea from the Mad Lions. Can they split up the fight, see a target that they can try to remove, turn it into a 4 versus 5? They did that with Inspired last fight, made him have to ulti on out, and now Rogue are on a warpath.
Guys are going to be in trouble. He'll take the blast gun on safety, but Armut forced to clear waves means he can't choose when his ulti is
nowhere to go.
Now Kaiser going to be taken down. Only level 12, only 2 ranks in the ultimate is just not enough. But Armut, it's big. Maybe he can turn it Carzzy though, but still Inspired off to the side. Humanoid and Carzzy alive for now. Mad are absolutely winning the fight. The 2 carries left standing for Mad. Will they be enough? Armut still living. Odoamne trying to finish a kill, but he can't do it. 4 shot from Carzzy is good damage, but Humanoid is going to go down in this exchange. Desperate to kill someone, but no! Flashes out to safety. The flash in response from Hansama. Humanoid drops. Rogue find the fight.
There are just too many carry threats from Rogue. Sure, throw everything you
He
can.
has the TP, but Rogue have 4 members on the map, and Mad Lions only have 2 for the next couple 30 seconds, so we'll see what they do. Carzzy's around. Maybe he want to look for some kind of steal. Trimby's over the wall. Carzzy doesn't have sums, though. This could be dangerous. Trimby might die.
Walking away. Trimby set to fall. Trimby should go down. That's going to be the hyper proc. 500 health. And immediately they get the Elder Dragon and just pop him like that.
Instantly removed from the map, and now no humanoid.
At the end of the day, this has not been a game about the junglers. Early game, yes, it was Elyoya, but mid-late game, it has been about the carry threats from the side of Rogue.
Damage, that's more than almost all of Mad Lions combined.
And this is the power of Hans Sama on a carry when he is set up to succeed, and this is the power of the Varus, a pick we've been waiting to see in playoffs. Hans Sama bringing it out in the last 2 days and certainly making the mark on the map. You have to expect Pick and Ban to adjust for this potential threat.
One inhibitor left for Mad Lions, and they're against an Elder Dragon for the next 50 seconds. Rogue siege onto that. That's 3 inhibitors down. There's really no room for you to work with if you want to leave your base, but Rogue, they might be looking at the Nexus towers. They might be looking to end.
Cannon Barrage is buying a bit more space. Curtain Call off to the backside, but Rogue again taking their time. They can just wait for this Cannon Minion to do some work. Barrels posing such a massive threat from Otoamne. A single Shockwave could end this game in favor of Rogue. Mad still holding on though, not willing to give it up quite yet. Want to make Rogue work for it here in game 1.
Last 16 minutes have been completely dominated by Rogue. Just 1 turret left to go. They have all the tools left, no cannon barrage, and yet Rogue are ready to finish this off. The last turret goes down.
The fight.
Mad Lions just too strong. Armat in the midst of everyone. Armat's been locked up. A clean ult from Hans Sama means Nard isn't even going to push any buttons. Hans Sama dominating, inspired, going for solo kills, and the Nexus will fall. In the final fight, Rogue draw first blood. The immobile AD carry like the Senna.
And now by sort of disrupting it right off the bat, what does Inspired do? Because he's pathing on over here to try and fight potentially Elyoya early.
He has the red buff, so naturally he has an advantage in the 1v1. I think he knows he's around the Wolves on the Grom, but Elyoya is on the Wolves first. You would expect him to go to Grom, but they spot each other out.
Does he have the W ranked up? He should. Should be easy in the extended trades, but he might not have enough time to get more procs off. Now the smite comes in. He's trying to heal. He wants that healing, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Inspired running him down. The red buff just simply too powerful. First blood for Inspired.
Absolute disaster for the side of Mad Lions. They knew from last game all the action was coming. Taking away the Gromp as well. This could be quite risky if Armut collapses down. He has the smite to secure it, and the blast cone should be up, but this could be very risky.
You're on the way in. He's not going to have enough time to reset the camp. Inspired should be able to get this one. But is he going to give his life for this Gromp camp? He's full health now. Devastating charge not too far away. He's running for the hills. Maybe he tries to execute the flash forward from Elyoya. He's not having it. The entire team is here for the collapse. Inspired.
It's time to run between the towers, actually.
He's going to take them on a
I think he lives.
A magical journey.
But now it's Carzzy in trouble. Trimby stepping forward. Trimby flash. Ignite the auto. The heal. The Q from Carzzy. Oh, Trimby doesn't go. He does manage to get one. Kaiser. Now going to be in trouble as well. Does he have the thick skin cooldown?
Oh, he does it for Trimby!
It's again Mad Lions just falling in the bot side. This is something we saw in the regular season.
Player that must step up for Mad Lions. You already see him with the roams towards top lane, trying to take more into his own hands.
Humanoid who we have to watch because he also has the Orianna, overall considered probably the strongest mid laner in the meta right now. What can he do? He is the difference in his pick and ban. It is Armut now who is in trouble though. Unstoppable, and the Hecarim means the Gnar does nothing. Hans Sama grabs another kill, and Mad are now set to give this up. Humanoid now knocked up. Larson with a follow-up, looking for the ultimate. He does manage to get it. Trimby on the retreat. Mad Lions forced to walk away, but that is going to be Herald for the side of Rogue. Seems to be king right now for both of these lineups, and Rogue are favored right now. They have a good gold lead in the early game, but maybe, just maybe, those intangibles, those moments, anything from Humanoid, a massive shockwave we know can turn this game on its head.
Now Elyoya, where he's gone to try and look for ganks, has rarely found its mark. Even there, Larson shifting back towards the bottom side of the map. Elyoya now, with that ultimate, can turn off towers. There's no camps for him here, and Humanoid is also on the way to set up a dive on Odo.
Yeah, we saw this last game as well. The dive top onto the gangplank. Otoamne did die, but they want to look for the cross map. Mad Lions might go.
Going in, looking to disable the tower. That's the ultimate now coming out. The Gnar goes wide. The Otoamne does not get hit. He is still going to take it down. Good news for Mad, but a bit of a whiff there from Armut.
Yeah, on the other side of the map, Rogue setting up a dive of their own. Everyone on Mad Lions
play on 2 lanes. Bot tower's down, they move mid. Now they're going to get this mid tower if the wave comes in time. Elyoya's behind Humanoid. Doesn't have the ult to clear the wave though. Looks like Rogue might want to back off. The Dragon's up, Armut's top side. Both top laners have TP, but Rogue are first to the objective. I don't think Mad Lions can contest.
And we are set up for Infernal or Ocean Soul. We thought Mountain was bad, but now we have the best 2 souls in the game if Rogue are able to get to that point. So pressure on the side of Mad Lions. Good news is Elyoya is able to get the Herald on the top side. He should be able to grab
this. Have observers. If we can look in the bot side jungle for Mad Lions, they have full vision of the bot side of the map, whereas Mad Lions only have 1 ward towards the Herald, and that's the difference. Jungle of Mad Lions. There's really nothing that can stop Trimby from being so liberal in these fights. Herald obviously coming out, traded for the Dragon earlier on, gets the
mid. Is the big question. Armut on the flank though, something they have to watch out for. Goes Ocean Rift so he can get very, very close without getting spotted.
Yeah, same position for Rogue from last game. The TP coming coming in from Orwam. They don't have the Chains of Corruption. Armut has the Mega Gnar. Looks like Elyoya's healed up, but look at the items. Larson has 2 items, Hans has 2 items.
Rage taking away, but he doesn't know Odawamne's in the area. Armut could be in trouble. Mega Gnar might not be enough. It's not coming in quick enough. It's disjointed. Mad Lions now pulling away. They want to make use of the Mega Gnar.
Backline's not here for Mad.
Forward. Mad Lions are split, and they are being torn to pieces. The ultimate comes out from Armut, but it is too little, too late. Mad will grab a consolation kill, but this dragon is going down in favor of Rogue.
And soul point for Rogue as well with an Ocean Rift. It is rough for the Mad Lions. We saw them again see a window where one player can go in, and this happened last game too. Mad Lions are feeling too much out.
Yes, it is only 3K, but those triple Drakes have to be in the back of Mad's mind right now. If they lose another team fight in 3 minutes, that will be Ocean Soul for Rogue.
Yeah, and Rogue haven't changed much in terms of comp. As I say, Inspired goes in.
Gage goes in, Carzzy on the backside. Now it's going to be Kaiser isolated. Nobody to save the Tom Kench. He can't eat himself, and he's not going to make it out to safety. Rogue going to grab 1-hit kill, but that's
Mega
a
Gnar's
TP.
coming in.
Mega Gnar on the way. All eyes on Armut. What can he get done? The leap forward, the stride breaker. It's not enough. He's walking, but he just doesn't have the movement speed. Hansama walking
Here he
away.
goes.
Pulled back into the wall. Humanoid leaping in. Mad Lions. They know when they have a shot, and they take it. Larson trying to turn back, but that is a fight for Mad Lions. That is the moment. That is what they needed. That is the shutdown for Humanoid and the Baron for Mad.
The Mad Lions bite back. They see Odo stranded in the bottom lane, and they know it's a good fight for them, even after losing their support at the start. Mad Lions see a window, and they take it.
Yeah, this is huge for Mad Lions. The 3rd dragon was taken. Rogue were favored in this game so much with the teamfight composition that they have, and Rogue were the ones looking for that engage. They managed to find Kaiser, but the Shockwave, the Orianna first pick, the denial from game 1 is the one that finds the re-engage. And
With the point where you can take all the camps, and of course be around for all those extra souls dropping. You're just continuing to stack the range, and it's that threat too that eventually becomes so hard for Hans, Larson, any of these champions sort of get into range to actually trade you out.
Yeah, and the big deal now is Rogue's carries don't have flash anymore, and Mad Lions have control. 40 seconds on the Dragon. They're using this first Baron to crack open the tier 2s, push Rogue into their base, deny the Ocean Soul point, keep the game going for longer, and push the advantages maybe to the next Baron and keep Rogue in their base.
And a massive gold swing. A big deficit.
Of course, getting through the Drakes quickly is exactly what Rogue wants.
I think Mad Lions just want to deny the Drake now, because although it's not the biggest objective, it's something, instead of just watching them take it and trying to just buy some more time.
Yeah, Rogue not really in a position to be able to step forward. Does he get the barrels off? He does, but it doesn't clear the back line, so this turret will end up falling. Larson still stuck in that mid lane, does not seem interested in joining up to fight. He's working towards a rapid
Pit, but again, 1 minute and 30 seconds, and Rogue can make Mad Lions choose. Will you fight us for Baron? Will you fight us for Ocean Soul?
Oh man, Carzzy's just baiting Rogue right. They're stepping so far forward, but they know that Rogue don't have vision over the jungle, and now that the vision inside of the pit is gone, it becomes hard for Rogue to contest. Mad Lions looking to set up a fight now. Mega Gnar is ready, and if Rogue take a too aggressive path into the vision, into the river, they're gonna pull the trigger.
Elyoya stepping forward, backing off, going right back in. They've managed to pick up the jungler. They managed to take him down. That's no jungler for the following fight, but it's trading the backside. He's locked up 3. Elyoya running for the hills, but it's Hansama. Will not find the arrow. So far, it is just 1 kill in favor of Mad.
And every single ultimate there. And they're just gonna let Rogue start off the Baron 4. Now you can see now the immediate reaction. Armut and Carzzy are on the way.
Got the Tom Kench ult to get in. Eyes on Armut, eyes on Humanoid. What can they do to win this team fight? Not enough rage quite yet, but Baron getting burned down. Rogue just going to take it. Mad Lions, are they going to force a fight? Elyoya on the way in. Armut leaping forward. Stridebreaker used the leap back out to safety, but he has no hop anymore. The flash still up and available. Building towards Mega. He sees him in a pinch. He's about blood in the water, but it's not enough. They push him back to the team. Armut, what can he get done? He swallows. He goes. He lands 2. It's Elyoya over the wall from downtown, but Gnar is shut down. The fight is denied, and Rogue will take the Baron.
Rogue takes the weakness of Mad Lions comp in that situation. What champion can solo out the Drake quickly? You need Humanoid there for the team fight. You need Armut there as well. It's just not a good look. And now Rogue, they have the Baron. They're on the push.
Big damage zone Inspired, now going to be in trouble. Knocked down. Carzzy incredibly powerful. He's got a lot of souls. He's got a lot of range. And Trimby's got to run for his life. But the damage from Odo, it's too much. Hansama, the flash forward. The shutdown, absolute confidence. Carzzy overstays his welcome. Now they're looking to turn, but Humanoid has to be respected. Big overstep from Hansama.
What is going on this game? Inspired tries to find a fight without ultimate. Larson's caught out.
God, they're getting run down. Mad Lions are unrelenting. Gnar back into the wall. The victor just gets taken down. Humanoid turns that fight on its head.
Just shocking there in
The bushes, if they come close, they can chunk them out. So Rogue gonna go to the top side, get some vision, calm it down, not having to contest this dragon. That means that Mad Lions are gonna have 3. That means both teams are on Dragon Soul point, and if Mad Lions keep control, Rogue are gonna be the ones who need to
all going back to base. They know this next team fight may make or break the game.
There's no real way they can siege bot tier 3. Just base, go
TP.
top side, hands.
Tom Kench ult also available. They're running out of base with home guards as fast as they can. Will they take someone in? It looks like the answer
controlled.
is yes. Hansama has ultimate, though. They can immediately try to turn this one. Elyoyo going to be in trouble. Hansama does a lot of damage, but Kaiser's incredibly tanky. That's follow up with the Senna ult. That's the finish. Elyoyo finds the kill. Rogue now running 12 seconds to the Baron, and they have lost Hansama. Mad, a clutch pick to get things started.
Odoamne's TP'd in. It's a 4v5. Hans is dead for 50 seconds, and this Baron spawning, like you said, Dracos. Mad Lions didn't use too many ultimates in this fight. Just the Senna and the Tamkench ultimate. They still have the Shockwave to work with. Larson has the flash. It's all on him if they want to find the fight alongside Odoamne.
Look, they've got barrels, they've got spells to play with here, but it's another TP flank coming in. It's Kaiser.
Arma this time only get the setup. Can he get into the TP? Back in the midst of everybody. Humanoid with the follow-up. Shockwave finds two. Shockwave finds the carries. Arma leaping forward. Trimby now leaping out to safety, but it is too little, too late. There is no engage. There is no follow-up. There is no hope for Rogue around this Baron. It will go to Mad.
Mad Lions have seen these fights crystal clear, and every single time complete the Baron as well.
Yeah, such a smart play by Mad Lions with the Abyssal Voyage. They knew that they could get Hans, and Hans had the flash and the stopwatch, but he was stunned.
Rolls are available. Hansama is there. The damage is there, but the setup is not. And that means that Mad will move in, and they will grab their first inhibitor. Rogue holding on for now, but in the last game it was
9 seconds on this Ocean Dragon. Top wave pushing in. Mad Lions want to stay for the siege. They don't have to be scared of TP flanks. Trimby's on the side though. He has to find some kind of engage.
Arma can use the Stride Breaker. We'll be back up soon, but just landing a little bit of poke. No follow-up there. Hansama's ultimate down. That is a massive cooldown for the coming fight. He has no peel left for himself. We need to rely on Trimby now in the fight to come. Arma getting angrier and angrier. The Gnar up and available soon. He can double bounce across the creeps into Hansama if he wants to, but he's not going to take that opportunity. Instead, holding onto the ult, just threatening from the side, looking to Odoamne as he ducks back behind the base gate. That's going to be mid inhibitor down, top inhibitor down as well. 2 lanes of pressure.
They need to get there.
It's all or nothing.
Inspired, ready to go over the wall. 6K. Will they commit?
Shockwave misses.
Goes wide. That's massive. That could be the fight, but Odoamne taking big jump. Carzzy on the way in. Inspired going to find 3 with the ultimate. Trimby with the follow-up. They're going to lock everybody down. Elyoyo going in. But Rogue still holding on for now. Rogue fighting into the pinch. Rogue with the GPL that is Mad retreating back into Rogue territory, and it's Ocean Soul for Rogue. What a turn.
A beautiful team fight from Rogue. They've been losing for the last 5-10 minutes. It's felt like pushed back inside their base, but they don't care about vision. They see the team fight.
Drake was spawning in 2 seconds. They pulled the trigger and they went for it. Now they're pulling the trigger again with the TP. Still 20 seconds on the mid jungle. Rogue might look for some inhibitors.
Mad are going to have to back off here. They can't afford to contest this one. If they die
There's
here,
no
they will
wave
surely
clear.
lose the game. They have super minions.
It might be over.
They have to be careful though. There's a top wave and there's double TP on the side of Mad Lions.
Arma needs to get angry very fast. Stride Breaker forward, but he just takes so much damage. Inspired goes in, but Carzzy's still alive. Carzzy firing back onto Inspired, but that's Hansama's ultimate. That's going to be it. Arma now stepping forward. He wants to hold onto the base. He wants to end it, but Hansama.
It's over.
The Nexus will strike again. 2-0 for Rogue.
Get into the game, the power of the Black Shield to absorb the initial engage. Very, very strong, but you do need good vision, because as you push all the way forward down the lane, well, it doesn't matter if you don't get CC'd with a Black Shield.
Hits, though. The trap's there.
Trap follow. Kaiser now trying to go in with the Black Shield there, and Carzzy losing almost all of his life. Elyoyo on the way in, though, and Black Shield is down. Level 3 on the Bull Bear. They just realized it might be a little bit too late. Hansama going to be in trouble. He's in the midst of the entire creep wave. Maybe he can get one back. Hans is too clean. He makes it a 1-for-1. He uses the heal anyway, I guess just for a little bit extra, but that's got to be a good trade for Rogue.
Oh man, Hansama played that perfectly. We'll see if the wave crashes, but he trades 1-for-1 when it looked like he was all but dead because there was no Black Shield to
Mid
cover.
lane because of the lost flash at level 1, and because he was able to get this power pick Tristan. Remember, Mad Lions, it was left open this game, and they decided to go for the Orianna instead of it. And now, after the quick rotation from Larson towards the bot side, it is now Humanoid taking matters into his own hands, moving top.
First ultimate used. How many cooldowns are left available? Odoamne, does he have the empowered W? He does not. The healing, yes he does, is going to come in, but he cannot continue to connect the chain. That means he will drop. Donating the kill over to Arma is massive for Mad.
The weak side machine gets dove
long, and every single game has come down to very critical dragon fights, and it's Inspired maintaining the control of it early on that is so
Kill, you know, could be pretty cool performance, but that's enough about that, because Arma's in trouble and Inspired's on the way in. That's going to be a quick flash out from the Wukong, and definitely going to make the next team fight much more difficult.
Yeah, Trimby gets the base off first, so he's towards his Herald though, but Mad Lions have numbers first. Inspired, that's the ultimate. Trimby's here now.
Supports are all in the pin. Rogue really want to fight this.
Helicopter Hacker him just zooming in and out of the fight. Odoamne now retreating, the flash in, the commitment. They don't even need flash on them, but now they're trying to turn it back. Odoamne flash back out to safety, but no, the follow-up is there. They dunk right back down, and Mad take the skirmish.
A critical fight there for Mad to win. Rogue, we've seen they have all these Rogue with Prio in both mid and bot lane, and the Infernal spawning in just 10 seconds. It doesn't seem like Mad Lions can contest that. You see Elyoya on the top side of his map going ahead and taking that Gromp camp. So once again, Rogue should be able to stack 2 very early Drakes. The difference this time is I'm a little bit more concerned about Rogue's team fighting and the front line they actually have for their 2 carries.
Yeah, you saw in the goal.
Oh, TP now coming out. Hansama wants to finish the job, but he's not going to have enough time to ult because he's all there in the tower. He just barely gets it again. Making the 1-for-1.
Playing this so far back in the day, back on Misfits, he just stares down Carzzy underneath his tower.
And it is a very serious, very high-pressure game, but the act of Caitlyn ulting under a tower is the funniest thing I have seen in weeks. That is kind of insanity and kind of confidence.
But he had no options, right? Humanoid was TPing behind him. Wait, Inspired ulted
is in. Humanoid flashing over the wall. They're trying to finish it. He's Inspired, no way out of this one. He's trying to zoom out to safety, but Humanoid grabs the kill. Trimby could now be in trouble. The binding going out, but will not connect. Kaiser over the wall, ready to go in. Where's the Black Shield going to go?
Teleport in.
Ulti now committed. Larson on the way. This is going to be so much money for Larson if he can find this kill on the Humanoid, and he is. They're going to donate it over to him. The chain connects, but Larson finishes the job. 300 gold in the back pocket of the Tristana.
That's such a weird series of events in a sense. Inspired
Sama getting so much off this play at the same time. Humanoid doing everything in he can to get a kill. Of course, then does get traded out by the rest of Rogue. And this is the risk you run when you have very little priority anywhere on the map.
And all series long, it has been mid, it has been bot, and how the jungles can enable them, how the supports can set that up. But in this series, or in this game, Rogue, they're set up for a
teleporting it again.
But that is the 2-0-0 Wukong. That is a level 10 Armut ready to go in. Hansama, not a lot of room to maneuver here. A second ult up and available. He finishes the job instantly with the Divine Sunderer.
And that's the vulnerability of Caitlyn when she's alone. She needs the enchanters behind her so she can be the front line, stepping forwards and damaging our Armut. If it's just a straight 1v1, the Wukong's going to win out every time. And this is the second dragon. Rogue have been winning on Dragon Souls, but Mad Lions taking the second dragon. That's a big shift in the game.
Absolutely is, and again, shift in the strategy. Funneling Golden Armut, 3-0-0 on the Wukong. The comfort pick he used to beat Mad Lions. Can he use it to beat Rogue here? Leaping in, Trimby now gonna be in trouble. Knockback has to flash out to safety, and Mad Lions feel a little revitalized now. They've got new life, they've got pressure in the mid.
It's gonna be sent his way, and that guy can soak up so much of it.
It's also a Mountain Soul. Those resistances are only gonna get harder to deal with. The good news is, of course, you do have a Kraken Slayer. You have some true damage on the team, but it's still so hard to burn through these high health targets as now we see the TP used mid lane. Both teams are ready for a full-on 5v5 if that's what it's going to take. Herald charges mid. No follow-up quite yet. Still, eyes on the Orion ball. It hits 2, but there's no follow-up. Armut does not want to leap in there quite yet, and now the turn could come in. They know there's no major cooldowns. They instantly burn them down. Humanoid overstepping the shockwave, costing them more than it earned.
It cannot keep happening. Mad Lions...
Dragon for Rogue. It won't be Dragon Soul point because Mad Lions managed to deny the second one. But you don't want to be making those
to dominate across the board. That said, Kaiser looking to kick things off. The Black Shield will stop the engage in its tracks. And Mad Lions are going to have to look for a fight. Elyoya ready to go over the wall. He can shut down the tower. It would be so incredibly brave to try and force it. On the flank. Good poke onto Armut. They're now backing away. They don't have a creep wave. It's too easy. Kaiser take that one down. Kaiser, no engage left. They get pulled back. The shockwave only going to connect on one. Trimby will be sacrificed, but now the re-engage comes in, and this is where Rogue are in their element. Ulti coming out for Hansama. Not quite enough mobility to follow up, but Rogue trading even overall. Watch the Orianna ball. Watch the flashes for both the carries on the side of Rogue. Can they hold on? But a poke comes in. Really locked in on the target. Trap line reset up here around the fight. Inspired regrouping with the team. It's getting lower and lower. Can they take it away? Now they're leaping in. They just want the objective. They just want to, but they don't burn it down. The dragon resets. The dragon resets, and still Mad Lions get it. That is disaster. Armut into the backline trying to get anything done, but he still gets cut down. Rogue are simply too strong in the fight.
Rogue get 2 kills after Mad Lions try to re-engage. Humanoid was able to secure.
It's so hard for Mad Lions to crack it. They tried to go through bot. They tried to find engage. Held my breath for a second there, because if that stole the Baron, that could. Hansama's able to step up and hit the towers in Mad Lions' face. Mad Lions pushing top is a good thing, but Rogue are playing on 2 lanes. They need to find a way to stop this siege.
There's still a minute and a half left for Rogue's Baron with 2 ADCs, double enchanters. Like, how do you stop this siege? It's so hard without forcing a fight. Armut is teleporting in. It's all or nothing for the Mad Lions.
It's the big bet. Can they do it? Inspired ready to interrupt. Elyoya has to go in. They know they have to go for this, but Armut waiting into the darkness. The ulti used, though. The ulti from Inspired does not connect. Hansama, though, the one that you need to watch. The leap back. He dodges the shockwave. Larson untouched. Mad Lions have not found the fight that they're looking for, but Kaiser goes for the re-engage anyway. Elyoya off to the backside. The flash. The stun. Is it enough? Hansama is still alive. Hansama will get shut down. Kaiser grabs the kill. Inspired getting cut down where he stands, and Rogue have to run for the hills. Mad, they found their fight. Mad, they found their opportunity he can. They find more. Odoamne next on the list. He will fall.
Mad Lions do it again from the grips of defeat. They see their angle into the fight. It's Armut teleporting into the back for Mad Lions.
Yes, flash up soon as well. Rogue need to push one more mid-wave before they can walk in. They will have a trap line, I believe. Hans should have it up, but keep your eyes on Armut. Flash coming up now.
Serpent's Fang, Divine Sunderer.
Oh, Trimby expects something.
Level 16. Will he spot him out? Spot him out ahead of the play. You might find yourself.
Oh, they saw him! They saw him! They're pinging him!
They're turning away. Karzi's ultimate hits Hansama, but it's not nearly enough. Predator now used. They're going to get the objective, but now Mad have to take the fight. Hansama has the shield. Armut into the back line. It might be a little bit too late. He gets knocked right back out, and Rogue, they're taking their time on Mad Lions, but they're winning the fight. Karzi, no room to maneuver, but still, just in time, the Locket saves the day. Trimby pulled back. Humanoid coming in clutch. Armut coming in clutch. Mad Lions finding the fight versus Rogue.
How did Armut survive? He went into 3 members, he got knocked away. The ultimate from Caitlyn won't pick up Karzi. There's no Baron for Mad Lions. They're still fighting here. Hans has no summoners. He's 1 versus 3. Odoamne has TP if he wants to join this, but there's no way to TP too. Hans has to play this really careful. He's really strong. He can almost 3-shot anyone that walks into his range, but Mad Lions need to be careful.
Mad Lions also taking their time. They know if they stagger the recall.
It's 45 seconds to Baron.
As long as they take their time and find the kill, Hansama has no recourse left. It's a free Baron for them as well. They grab Hansama. Baron in the sights of Mad Lions.
Such a good play from the Mad Lions there. Yes, they lose the
Baron. They were falling further and further in behind, but now they are in control of this game. Yes, they are down to Dragon, but they are up 3,000 gold. They are scaling into this game, and you can see very clearly Armut is not a man to be messed with.
2-4 comp, the pressure is going to be on the side.
Armut's even got a Serpent's Fang. He's just trying to cut through all the shielding that Rogue are trying to put on their double AD carries, and it's felt like in these fights, Mad Lions have succeeded in splitting up Rogue, at making it so Hansama can't freely auto-attack.
The question is, Europe, do you believe in the Mad Lions? Do you believe in Silver Scrapes? Do you believe in a reverse sweep? Rogue were in control, but Mad Lions have wrested it back. Can they do it more? Can they find the win here? Can they close it out?
Such a big top wave crashing. Hans has to clear out the whole thing. That means Mad Lions can just do a switcheroo, run it down mid, get the mid tier 3. Maybe they can look for the inhib. There's another top wave coming in. This Baron buff is going to last a little bit more. So how do Rogue hold on? Do they just wait for Mad Lions, just take a couple inhibs, and then let them back off and regain control afterwards? Or do they want to look for a fight when Mad Lions step up too far?
Yeah, but how do you force a fight?
Armut has all the room to play with on the back line. So Mad Lions pushing in top now. They've got the mid inhib. Armut's keeping top pressure, and they're going to play with their 4-man on the bot side. Armut has TP to join, so now Rogue have 3 points of pressure. Clearing out mid waves, clearing out bot waves, clearing out top waves. It's a lose-lose. What do they want to do?
I mean, Armut even potentially has a flank down to this bottom lane. They're bringing Karzi up into the top lane to make sure they can knock down this tower. Bot lane falling down low too.
Hansama! Humanoid! He finds the shockwave. He couldn't do a game 1. He couldn't do a game 2, but when it mattered most, he finds the pick. Mad Lions moving in. Elyoya moving in. Kaiser there for the follow-up. There is no escape. Mad Lions will not go quietly. Mad Lions will not be clean swept. It is Mad Lions who will find the win in game 3 and bring it back for game 4.
One shockwave was the nail in the coffin for Rogue. The final shockwave of the game finds Hans. Trimby was in range for the black shield, and
outside of the Gnar passive proc and the Lilia, you are looking
out of it, and Rogue keep the split map going.
At the end of the day, Elyoya, see if we can get anything done on the top side of the map for now. It is the race for camps. It is just going to be 2 Scuttle Clubs traded back, of course. There's the luxury from the side of Inspired to move back. Is Kaiser going to Hex Flash forward? Hansama could now be in trouble, but the turn and burn for the Braum is going to be massive. 2, 3, 4 stacks. It might not matter though, because Odoamne is on the top side, but he's going to double hop back out to safety. First blood for Mad, but an instant response from the side of Rogue. That's one, maybe fish for a second, but they will back away.
Why is Kaiser engaging there? His top jungle's communicating about diving top probably, and he's engaging on the bot side. Maybe he was trying to...
So it makes sense that we are seeing a more slow, more controlled, patient games, although Inspired is going to be in trouble. The flash forward from Kaiser. Immediately the Bog's looking for the punt back, but he can't quite find it. The auto attack stun is going to land. Elyoya now running away. There's not quite enough movement speed here, though. Humanoid does pop the ultimate, but they don't want to fully commit. Armut on the way down, but there's the ulti in. Gold card comes out. Hansama is going to be locked up. The block from Trimby is clutch, however, denying the engage. Mad have to walk away empty-handed.
Yeah, Mad Lions are really trying to force a kill onto Inspired. His flash was just about to come up. Oh, Armut!
The flash, the immediate ult. Hansama now in trouble. That's going to be the second ult. There's the room. Look at the damage coming out from Armut. Indeed, Cadril, quick kill picked up by Mad.
There are about 20 people in the top lane, but it's a solo kill for Armut, showing
the cross map as Karzi starts to push forward, and Odoamne still quite squishy on this dive. Only Ninja Tabby to his names, but with Mega there, I can't imagine they go for the risk here. It would be very brave to try to dive the Mega Gnar.
Let's see what they do though. Humanoid's here. It's a 3v1. He only has plated steel caps.
Odoamne is going to go for the Gnar back in the tower, but Carzzy taking tower aggro. The immediate shift back over. It's a clean dive from the Mad Lions. They give up nothing for that kill.
Oh, it's so nicely played there. Carzzy staying out of range to burn so much damage onto Odo, then forcing him to only ult one target. Rogue do have a counterplay using the Herald towards the top side of the map, but Mad Lions all day long have found ways to consistently attack Odo.
And Armut's ult is back up and available. Sorry, Kadron, I'm pumped for it. I see the Wukong.
Yeah, they have
I
the
see the
Alistar there,
potential.
so, yeah, they can look for the engage, but in the end, it's a good kill for Mad Lions, but Odoamne, a little disrespect there. He saw him coming down.
Oh,
the entrance
he's
right.
going to
Elyoya.
sleep.
No
Sleep.
flash.
TP gonna get finished. That's the calling, and Elyoya just gets popped.
Yeah, big mistake there from Elyoya. Gives a kill over to Larson, who's already 20 CS up. You can see 300 gold up.
Larson's job to take very aggressive trades in mid, keep it volatile so that Humanoid never really has full HP, full mana. He's constantly going to be pressured underneath the turret, but it comes at the risk of stepping forward, going for these aggressive trades, and in that, Rogue have to have very good vision control around mid. He has to pick his moments correctly, and so far they've done a good job, but once again we're in the bot lane.
Kaiser immediately pulling the trigger. Carzzy with the immediate follow-up. That is the power of the Kaisa. Elyoya there to finish the job. Kaiser walks away totally unscathed. That ulti paying off.
Such a clean play from Mad Lions. They don't even have a wave. Kaiser flashes in. Good decision making. Odoamne, it's almost like a skill check, right? If you flash my combo, you're going to live, but if you don't, you're going down. The Alistar tanking up the tower. Level 6 with that ultimate doesn't even need a wave.
And you don't even need a Twisted Fate to go for these dives. They've been doing it over and over without that global assistance because there's just so much agency on these individual champions. You take any 2, any 3 players on this Mad Lions team, well, they've all got such strength in the skirmish that it's hard to find the match from Rogue.
Yeah, in the end, Rogue get the top tower though, which is what they wanted from around 7 or 8 minutes in the game when they lane swapped hands up here despite dying in between towers. Their objective has always been this top side tower. So Mad Lions picking up the first Drake. I don't think they'll be a soul till around 27 to 30 minutes because that's a very late dragon. I think the majority of this series we've seen a very
Flash out from Larson, respecting the potential for an engage here, but Lucian, no CC, Inspired, no reliable instant CC, Odoamne waiting on a Mega Gnar. It is simply Trimby's ultimate, a very slow ability, and the ultimate coming out from Hansama that could start a fight.
And Larson losing that flash right before the Drake spawns, it may be hard to convince the rest of Rogue to want to look for the fight. Elyoya waiting inside the jungle, and they have Humanoid to part in.
Yep. Going for the gold card. Hansama can immediately also try to kick things off. He's got good damage, and Humanoid really has no response. That's going to be the 3-man sleep now coming in. Perfectly timed. That's going to be the follow-up. The knockup is there. Odoamne in the midst of everyone. Stridebreaker used. My God, Mad are just getting torn to pieces. Mad can start the fight, but they cannot finish it.
Mad dove in so deep there, and who was not with them? Armut had TP, did not decide to go in for the fight, yet Mad Lions still waiting in the brush. Do they want it?
Trimby going to be taken down. Elyoya now zooming out to safety, but it's Carzzy who's going to be in trouble. Hyperproc is there. Big damage coming over the wall. Eyes on Hansama. He snipes it from downtown. Elyoya now running. Odoamne, he's about to go Mega, but he doesn't have enough time. Armut finds one. Resets. Looks for another ultimate. He's spinning. He's trying to get into melee range, but the flashes come out. It's a triple kill for Elyoya, but that is not where you need the gold if you're on the side of Mad.
These fights are so messy. It looks like Mad Lions want to dive bot. The TF ult comes in, and he might question Humanoid for going so deep, but there was a pink ward there as well. Armut didn't decide to TP. Carzzy wasn't really committing to the play, and in the end, they just end up losing Kaiser and Humanoid at the start of the fight. Really good salvage, though, from Elyoya and Carzzy.
Over-inspired, and you can see how powerful this Udyr is at the end of the fight, but Rogue certainly coming out on top at the start.
Mad Lions did not expect Trimby to be there. TP flank is always going to be on the card, but Armut has been so good in his pre-fight positioning all series long.
They're going to start a Baron here. They have 3 lanes of push. I think they've dodged around the crab.
Oh,
but Carzzy just got spotted. I think Rogue can stop this Baron from going down.
Trimby has to be careful though, because Kaiser and Armut are waiting.
Stepping in!
Flash forward. Kaiser fishing for Hansama. Immediately, they're just going to take him out. They're going to knock him down. Hans has been clutch across the series, but not in this game. And Armut's already in the backside. Carzzy with the immediate follow-up. Mad Lions are dissecting Rogue. It's a double kill for Humanoid. Inspired looking for the follow, but the ult will do nothing.
Mad Lions completely bait.
That's a Baron.
Look, Mad Lions have been using these long-range repositioning tools so well all day long to find these perfect fights. They bait Rogue all the way in. And who's leading the charge? It's Humanoid and Armut 1.
Fighting for the championship, fighting. There's no G2, there's no Fnatic. One of these teams is going to be a new LEC champion. The fact that Mad Lions is in control of this game and they can still play to a game 5. Kaiser already going on to loss, and you can see the aggression coming out from Mad Lions with this Baron buff.
But the fact that flash was not used in a team fight is disaster for Rogue, because Kaiser just pulls the trigger on the re-engage. Mad Lions moving in with the Baron. 22 minutes in the game. They are in absolute control. 43k to 37.2. They're going to break open the base, and now they move to the top side.
And we are on pace for Mad Lions potentially win the fastest game all day long, with the momentum heading into Game 5 with 2 wins in a row. Rogue
Has the Zhonya's, has the follow-up, one in the midst of everybody. It's Kaiser leaping into the backline. Armut, but still Hansama and Larson alive for now. Yo-Yo trying to do what he can, and it's Armut with the follow-up. The divers from the side of Mad are unstoppable. Humanoid there to finish the job. Mad Lions have done it. 23 minutes into the game, and I think they've won.
Absolutely no fear in the eyes of the Mad Lions, diving past 5 players, diving past the inhibitor tower. They wanted Hansama. That's what they got, and we're going to game 5.
After game 3, Armut stood up. He knew 3-2 is what he hovered. The absolute confidence from Mad Lions to turn the series back, to bring us to game 5. Mad Lions refuse to go down.
Series. And Mad Lions were the ones with the Senatam getting dove, having very little engage, having very little...
All series long, Hansama and Trimby have had Carzzy and Kaiser's number, but I've seen this before.
There's a top wave. Armut needs to crash it. Inspired will finish this camp and go towards the crab, so he doesn't know Elyoya's there. That won't spot him either. Odoamne might get surprised here. If Inspired comes up for a gank, Armut could be the one that's vulnerable, but he's going for the crab. Elyoya's going to go for the dive.
He's stacked up on Fury, though. He's healed a little bit.
It's so risky. Larson has TP2. He just went back to base. He's coming top.
TP now moving in. They've got more than enough damage, but the empowered stun is there. But Elyoya still alive for now. They're going to turn it back, though. Getting the kill for Larson is disastrous because now Armut is in trouble as well. Rogue have turned the play back in their favor.
Mad Lions get first blood, but Larson on the TP shows up. Humanoid cannot respond, and getting kills onto this Rise early is deadly.
Yeah, look at this play. Odoamne TPing in mid to make sure they don't lose mid waves. Such clean execution from Rogue. Really good.
Elyoya who has to find a way in his rookie split and his final game, in the final game of the season, to turn things back in the favor of Mad.
And for 4 games as well, it's been Larson landlocked in mid, Humanoid with the edge, but it's different this time. Larson multiple times trying to move out of that lane and get up towards topside. Now you can see Inspired knows the timers here, sees Elyoya on that ward and sees an opportunity for a top gank.
Inspired moving up. Megnar would be big, but here comes the Realm Warp. Inspired just fishing for the stun. Armut no room to move. They know that he burned the flash in the 1v1. He got over-aggressive, and now he will pay for it. Larson grabs another kill on the top side.
This is what we were talking about, Dracos.
Investing in Odoamne will be traded out for the Infernal Drake on the bottom side of the map. Rogue not putting pressure on Hansama or Trimby's lane, just letting them do their thing, and it's been going well so far.
And the important thing is, Larson's the one getting the kills. Odoamne is just getting free bases and getting himself through the push. Why swap when you have so much mid priority and Larson can move to either side?
And additionally, it's Senatom Kent. You do not have a lot of ways to clear the wave. You do not have ways to get prio advantage on the bottom side. That might change. They can extend this trade for long enough. Devour ready to go into Kaiser. If he overcommits, Carzzy now going to be in trouble. Forced to use the ultimate early out. Trimby just refuses to stop the flash.
Trimby,
the tongue lick, the rookie in the finals game. Game 5 shows up and finds the kill.
All day long.
Thought Rogue have advantages in top, mid, and bot. Inspired's looking towards his top side again. Larson's on the way up.
Inspired looking to move forward. The bot lane for a brief moment no longer the center of attention as Armut may have once again overstayed his welcome. Chilling Smite moves in, follow up. The stun is there. Senna from downtown. Inspired finds another kill, and Rogue here in game 5 are demolishing the Mad Lions.
Rogue are not messing
close, but they are not there yet for Mad Lions. We have to ask, how do they come back? What can they actually do to come back in this game?
Oh, we're seeing it a little top lane dive.
Odoamne is moving towards his top side. He's been dove so many times on this side lane. The weak side machine has been tanking all the ganks, but this time around, he's not going to fall for their trap. He's not going to try and clear the wave. He just gives up the tower. So, Mad Lions get a blue buff and a top tier 1 on the cross map versus the first tower and the dragon that Inspired just picked up. The Herald's always started by Mad Lions. Odoamne is fishing around for some vision. I think Inspired is going to
got his team on the way. Look at it, right? Hansama and Trimby after the Drake have reset. They could get up into this top lane if Mad Lions were to force, but Mad Lions realizing this have already gone towards the Herald. They could still pour it in on Armut if they want to.
Double dash, Stride Breaker is not going to be enough to take Armut out to safety. Immediately the ultimate comes out, the Dominus, and Odoamne certainly looking to dominate. Pushing through, pushing forward. Hansama ulti is what we have to watch. Waiting, Armut forcing the flash out early. Kaiser now has to run for the hills. He'll leap back to his teammate and he'll hold on for now, but it is massive pressure on the top side for Rogue. They are poised to break long.
And they've also been using their globals as a way to gain pressure and just take more off the map than they should be able to. Trimby actually didn't have his Abyssal Voyage ready to go, I think, doing some...
Who's going to be on when Larson and Odoamne are pressing out these sides. Mad Lions need to find numbers advantages and need to find picks.
Maybe the collapse coming in, but Inspired is here first. Kaiser and Elyoya on the way. They have the man advantage, but is it going to be enough? Will Inspired overstay? Larson waiting. He's level 12, though. They have to be careful. Maybe they can find the collapse, but in the meantime, it's Armut who's suffering with no team there to back up. He's going to get taken down before he can go Mega, but maybe they can find the Rise in the mid lane. Larson going to be in trouble to flash back to safety. Elyoya is there to block it. The shutdown for Humanoid is massive, but it's Carzzy who's now in trouble. Hansama on the chase. The slow will not be enough.
There is no more important player to get the shutdown than Humanoid for the Mad Lions. Absolutely critical. He gets gold. He has been silent all game so far, but this series, he has been get priority over River. You get the ability to walk into jungle, and also having Senna in mid next to the jungle camps, Raptors and Wolves. She can always be there when it's...
But they still have around 10 minutes to work with before that soul spawns.
So tough, though, because now, with the fully stacked Seraphs coming in for Larson, extra mana, extra damage, he is going to be a lethal threat. Mad really need to find that one target, pick them off, and shut them down. And Hansama, too, as you mentioned already, getting so many skulls, scaling up. You can see how he was the support early game, but now he is very powerful in these exchanges. And Inspired moving in. He's just going to force out the quick stopwatch, but he can just go right back in for the stun. Oh, you're ready to come over the wall if he needs to. Trimby now backing off. Larson in the area. All of Rogue ready to collapse on this, and that's big damage coming in from Hansama.
Here we go.
Into the midst of everybody. Oh, yo, he can't shut his own tower down, and now Rogue are moving in. They're going to take the kill back on Odo, or will they? Trimby there to save the day. Carzzy with the follow-up. They want to turn it back. Eyes on Arma, but the quick flash out from Hansama. He will not be shut down. Arma drops. Rogue in control in the mid lane. They are ready to break this game open, and Hans is too damn clean.
Hansama with the outplay in the team fight. Not
With the stride breaker, nets them 3 kills and nets them this Baron.
Rogue do not care about the momentum of Mad winning the last 2 games.
From the ult, and then manages to find Elyoya and Armut as well through the tower.
Yes, how does he, yeah, right through there. Kaiser almost gets caught out mid.
Kaiser's just so squishy. He does not have the room to move anymore in these fights. The empowered W from Renekton, the sheer damage coming out from this Rogue lineup means there's no room for him to play. And Trimby again with the emotes in game 5.
The Pride Alliance can do nothing but run away. Rogue have everything they need now, just running down that game success and being so decisive when it comes to the team fights.
Rogue have the Baron. They're setting up around mid. Mad Lions could look for an engage if they want to, so Rogue deciding to back off. Rogue know this is match point. They know they don't want to make a mistake, because if they win this game, they're lifting the trophy, and they're ahead. There's a TP coming in from Larson.
Inspired moving in. Humanoid, he's got no flash. He's got no way out. Oh, you're running for the hills, but it's Carzzy who will get taken down. The dash in. Odawamne here to finish the job, but no, they managed to live. They managed to pull back. The interrupt, the gravity field is clutch. Hansama now could be in trouble.
Field, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The zone control in the jungle from Humanoid kept Mad Lions away from the rest of Rogue.
Yeah, if Odawamne got that Q off on Renekton with the Fury, he would have finished off Carzzy and healed up, but the chain CC took him down. But Rogue still have a little bit of Baron to work with. Humanoid's chunked out. They're on this mid lane. They're not going 1-3-1, they're going 1-4. Larson's right behind them. Mad Lions.
Humanoid alive for now. Not quite enough damage at this point in the game. Souls continuing to stack for Hansama. Rogue just continue to get stronger. The Rise scaling up as well, but for now, Mad are holding on. It is almost a 7,000 gold deficit 24 minutes into the game.
But Mad's the first 2 games of the series now. With their backs against the wall, he must be the player to step up if Mad Lions are to hold on.
Rogue can't overcommit. Freddy sweating backstage. More about into the 3rd Dragon. Rogue are playing it by the book. The coaching staff can be proud, but Mad Lions are going to do what they can to disrupt that.
Through enemy territory, Rogue can play the waiting game. They can walk up mid. They have Realm Warp to reposition and buy themselves time and space, forcing Mad Lions out of their own jungle. And it is completely up to them to not let Mad Lions have a chance into the pit.
Inspired waiting in the darkness. Trimby there as well. And now Mad Lions are ready to go. They've got the man advantage. Yo wants to get things kicked off, and they manage to get out. Kaiser into the backside alongside Carzzy. Trimby buys as much time as he can. He wants to spit Hansama back out over the wall, but it does not work. Hansama in trouble. Hansama still alive. Hansama does get taken down in the end. Arma wants to follow up. Larson over the wall. He can't get any damage down, but it's Odawamne in the midst of everybody. Odawamne being torn to pieces, and Humanoid, who is still standing. It is the triple for Humanoid. It is the fight for the Mad Lions.
Humanoid stays alive through it all. 5.
Mad has to throw and punch back even harder.
And despite the gold, look at Inspired. 3 levels up on Elyoya, level 16 Udyr. Larson 2 levels up on Humanoid. It's the mid jungle who has this level advantage, but not a gold advantage. But Mad Lions need to find a way into this dragon. It's 10 seconds left.
Look, Elyoya doesn't get anything because they give everything to Humanoid. He gets Wolves, he gets level 16. That Chaos Storm, massive in this fight. Let's see what happens.
Both teams holding off. Either one wants to put down the Kaiser immediately in the midst of everyone, but it's Larson free firing, Carzzy immediately into the backside. He gets a lot of damage down. The Kaiser flashing out to safety, but it's just not enough. The Udyr is simply too strong. Rogue have taken the fight, but Arma wants to turn it back. Meganar, 2 into the wall, but Larson remains untouched. In game 5, it is the Realm Warp to take his team out to safety. It is Larson who saves the fight.
It's Humanoid versus Larson. It all comes down to this, the next generation of EU mids, man, and it's Rogue versus Mad Lions. It's so close. They deny the Mountain Soul. Mad Lions will take it, and it's right back dead even.
You're so started it up. Armut's TPing in.
Rise with a death cap is going to be massive. Kaiser already burning the movement speed steroid. He's looking for the engage. All of Rogue backing off, happy to just get the TP. When the pressure is on, Rogue have lost their heads a few times, but it will not happen again. They are playing it out slow. They are waiting for the perfect opportunity.
There is no juggernaut in this series. It is so rare to see a final in Europe. Never happened before without a G2 or a Fnatic, but it's within touching distance for both these two teams.
Kaiser going in! Caught out, Kaiser whips the engage zone. It's inspired in the middle of everything, but is it too little too late? Odawane tries to find a way to the backside, but it won't matter. Armand into the two-time TCL champion makes his mark on this final, and Mad Lions are not done yet. It is Hansama running for the hills. It is Rogue falling down in the final moments. Mad Lions may end it right here. Mad Lions have the wave in mid. There is no stopping them. 3 games in a row, the reverse sweep becomes a reality.
7,000 gold deficit. Armwood Snar solidifies the win. It's the nail in the coffin. The wave's there. Odawane is trying his best. He's gonna fall. Mad Lions are gonna win.
It is not Rogue, it is not Fnatic, it is not G2, and